My dear friends, my dear masters, my dear gods, namaste to all. Welcome to the today's holistic wellness, the program, the day 14th, and every day we are going through the spiritual wisdom. Then after meditation, after that we'll also understand we'll also try to analyze the one of the holistic lifestyle tip, the technique. Then after we'll study about the home remedies. Every day we are knowing one concept, the new thing in the part of the home remedies also. So friends, today this is a schedule. So of course, in the part of the spiritual wisdom, today we'll be knowing deeply about how the various diseases will be cured through meditation. Through meditation, so many diseases, every disease, in fact, can be cured. So irrespective of the name of the disease, it will be cured through meditation. What is the process, how it happens. So we'll try to understand that. And also after the meditation, then holistic lifestyle. The part of holistic lifestyle, we'll be studying about fasting and its benefits. And then part of the home remedies, of course, we'll be looking at the solution for constipation, especially the constipation is a big problem nowadays. So what is the solution for constipation? Okay. And mudra and then home remedies. And inside the house itself, we can prepare. So that is the overall schedule of the today, my dear friends. Okay. Now, so before now we will go to the spiritual wisdom. We study about the spiritual wisdom now. We'll try to discuss about the spiritual wisdom. Part of the spiritual wisdom. So our today's topic is healing any kind of disease through meditation. That is possible. Okay. Right. So friends, here's the thing we need to understand. What is physical body? What is energy body? Right? We have so many bodies, in fact. So we will keep discussing in the previous class also. So you are also aware of that. We are the combination of 7 bodies. We come from the higher worlds. The physical world, in the physical world, only the physical body and etheric body, they get prepared here. All other bodies will be brought from the higher worlds. Okay. So that's what we know very much. So in especially the physical body. So physical body, if you take, so this is the body where you get a lot of diseases, isn't it? So you get the diseases to the physical body, not to the etheric body, not to the any other body, because all other bodies are made up of energy. So, and even in fact, the physical body is also made up of energy, but it is manifested in the form of the matter. Okay, so we are the matter, of course, which is manifested from the energy. In fact, okay, and in fact, so the entire as a physical body we appear, but we are also having the energy and vibrations. All the atom level. If you go into the atoms and molecules, so all what you found is only vibration. You only find like frequencies, vibrations, and the kind of the waves, which like energy waves. So everything is in a vibration and some frequency. So that's how the cell level. If you travel inside the cell level, inside the atom level, this is what we notice, my dear friends. Okay. So now, so how do we get the physical disease? Okay. So some of you can try to answer. So why do we get the physical disease? Okay. There may be any reasons, but let's understand from you. So how do we get a physical disease in the physical body? What are the reasons for it? Okay. For any disease, you can answer. You can try to answer whatever you know. Okay. So let's understand more. Why do we get a physical body? Why do we get the disease? Basically, what are the reasons? Yes.
We got having disease through our means ki not a proper diet and foods we take and proper rest and not taking care of our
No proper rest, no proper food for the physical body, so you get a disease, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
So this is one of the answer. Okay. Next, I want to see
too much of stress.
Yeah, stress.
Too much of stress, tensions.
Okay. Right. So that
This
induces.
is this is the repay of our last previous life karma.
That means you went to the spiritual side. Yes, good. Okay. Right.
Unhealthy lifestyle, unhealthy food.
Okay.
Right. And all the bad habits, or even this this life karma also.
Yeah.
Maybe one reason is to, that is the turning point of our life through disease. Sometimes some people just change their life towards spiritual, and so that is the from universe. It is the like for betterment of or improvement of the human one
So
way.
right. So anyway, it's a part of soul evolution. So everybody will suffer, and then from suffering also you'll be learning and growing. Okay, that's the thing. It happens actually. So yes, understood. And yes, some more answers.
Some Sometime it is black magic also.
That's all common thing. Something they do all this basing on the beliefs and all. It works. Okay, right. Yes. Any other answers?
Sir, mostly everyone is after money, earning money. They don't care about their health.
So that causes the diseases basically.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Right.
Sometimes through our mind only disease comes. Like the way we think, our body start reacting that way. So most of the diseases from the mind.
Okay. Okay. Right. So that's a good point. It's a good pointer. Okay. Yes, definitely. Okay. Fine. Okay. Friends, let's understand. So one thing we need to understand is we always think that this physical body, as if we see that we are only the just flesh and bones, and then the all the organs, and just it's arranged like a one machine. So most of the modern systems, modern scientists, they consider this as a one particular mission, like a bio mission. Okay, bio mission basically. So biological mission, you can say. But like if you see any other, one motor vehicle or a computer or like that, so it also got different parts. If you assemble all the parts and put a software, it starts working. Okay. If any problem in one particular hardware, so you have to replace that hardware and then it starts working again. Okay. Similarly, what happened? So almost from from long number of years, like the modern science started developing, right? Maybe so near about 2000 years or so. So various scientists, various from the European countries, Western countries, they started working on many things like the right from the Newton, or the so Albert Einstein, and before that, or the other scientists, right, who all worked on this. So they keep proposing so many things, and they keep proposing basically they keep proposing on the kind of a we can say like a machinery concept, like it's all mission. So man is also mission for them. Man is also mission. So they won't consider it as like it's not a conscious mission. So they don't know that it's a conscious mission. They know that only it's a biological mission. But there's a huge difference between the conscious mission and the biological mission. So we say that we Sanatana Dharma, our own, like Indian philosophy, very carefully, and throughout the scriptures, Upanishads, Vedas, everywhere. So we always stress that we are conscious beings. We are not the biological mission. The biological, what you are looking at here today, it is today here, tomorrow it will vanish. But one thing is not going to be, it's not going to be destroyed. It's always present. What exactly it is? It's a consciousness. We all very well know by this time. We all understood. So various classes we studied that, isn't it? So that's why, friends, what happens is, so the perspective of the Western countries, the perspective of Eastern countries, totally different. Okay, it's totally different. So who has developed all this? The medical system, all this medical system of today's, the modern systems are developed by Western people. So the Western people, whatever the Newton proposed, whatever all other scientists proposed, all they proposed, even the medical systems, what they developed, they all thought, or they all developed the system such a way they treated a physical body is also a machine, like a biological machine. So beyond that, like a biological measurements, what happened for them? Hand is one part, our eyes are one part, nose is one part, like brain is one part. Everything is a different part for them. They won't see more than blood and inside nose and blood and all the part. So that much only they see. They won't go nothing beyond that. Okay, nothing beyond that. So that is the reason what happened. Whatever they developed. So in order to cure the diseases, no way it is useful. The reason is they can't cure the disease. Basically, what they do, they try to control some kind of a chemicals. They inject the chemicals. They try to control, or they try to control the nervous system, or they try to control some kind of a the organs, all these things. Then they may provide some relief or something, but they'll not be able to go to the extent where is the root cause for the disease. The root cause for the disease is somewhere else. Okay, and the pain what you get is in different region of the body. So likewise, friends, what happens now? So they consider the body as a biological machine, but so the fact is, so where from the disease comes? So as you told, so mind is one thing, right? So what I try to refer here is, the first thing is we are a consciousness, the pure consciousness, isn't it? So the consciousness enters into one body in the form of something called mind. The mind which is a limited version within us available, is nothing but a consciousness. Okay, so anything you change, any small change you do in the consciousness, it is going to affect the entire physical body, my dear friends. So that is the power of consciousness. Anything, a small change introduced in the consciousness, it means, so consciousness means you should try to understand the consciousness itself will generate the thoughts. Okay, thoughts, whatever is originated, and the mind, you can say mind. Again, the consciousness, the projection of consciousness is a mind. The limited version of consciousness is a mind, right? Mind is also the combination of all the thoughts. So likewise, all are synonymous. There are no much differences there. But whatever generated out of the consciousness, the thoughts, whatever. So whenever, for example, I have a fearful thought in my mind. Okay, so what will happen? The moment you have a fearful thought, so the moment you have a fearful thought, it starts generating. So the kind of what will happen? The fearful thought runs from the consciousness generated, it runs to the physical body, right? So the moment it happens, the brain, the first part is brain which gets affected. So that gets connected to the whatever the thought you make in your mind, of course, comes from the consciousness, but so definitely it is going to be influencing the mind, especially the brain. The brain part is the one which controls the entire organs, isn't it? Through the blood, it controls the entire organs in the physical body. Okay, so when the brain is able to control by sending signals, orders to different glands and different organs, even to the cellular level, it reaches to the cellular level also. So that is where, so what happens now is, so all the diseases, whatever you see, the diseases comes to the physical body, it is all because of environment. What is the environment you are maintaining? What is the environment? It means environment, what I refer the name is, again, it is nothing but a consciousness environment. What is the consciousness environment which you are maintaining by yourself? Okay, what is the kind of environment you are? So if you are in the fearful environment, or if you are releasing a thought or whatever, that is a happy environment, right? One is loving environment or a happy environment. Other one is a fearful environment or the kind of a frightening situation, right? So when these two things you observe, first thing, okay, when there is a frightening or a fearful environment which you have in the consciousness, if it starts happening, like it's a thought only, it starts happening in the consciousness, in that environment. The moment it happens, what happens? The brains try to generate something called stress hormones. It generates the stress hormones. It sends the stress hormones through the blood. Okay, it sends all the stress hormones through the blood. It gets into the blood and it goes to the different organs, my dear friends. So now the body gets prepared to respond to that immediately. Okay, the moment the signals are sent, right, okay, from the brain, then what will happen? Your body starts respond to it. So your body will reply to it, and then in the fighting situation, what happens? It may flee away, or it will vacate that place. So let's say some kind of a danger is there. So moment you get a thought and your brain send the signals, then your body will react to it. The body will take a physical movement at that time. So that's how, so there is a interconnectivity so much, my dear friends. The interconnectivity is used, the interconnectivity is it goes into a cellular level. So other thing you need to understand is, whatever your brain, they send the signals, your brain sends the currents or signals through the blood it travels, it reaches to the every organ. So every organ will receive those signals, those messages. Let me tell you, the cell, whatever the cell you have, so the every cell, okay, every cell approximately, so the cell will have their own receptors, their own antennas, basically. Okay, try to understand this. So we also need to understand every cell will act, independently, is an individual entity, my dear friends. So how many cells we have in the body? Can anybody answer? How many cells we have in the body, physical body?
120 trillion cells, sir.
Okay, fine. Right. So, friends, what will happen here? So try to understand the number of cells what we have. So especially the human body is made up of the building blocks are cells, isn't it? When the building blocks are the cells, so try to understand all the building blocks of the building blocks are the cells. The cell, every cell will act as an individual entity, or I can say every cell will act like one individual body, like a human body, right? So human body, whatever you have mind, you have excretion system, you have the digestive system, you have the breathing system, everything is there within our body. Similarly, I'm telling you, your cell also is a miniature human being. Each cell will act as one independent human being. So that is why what we say in the previous class also, we try to explain you. The human body is a colony of 120 trillion cells, or you can say human body is a colony of the 120 the miniature human beings. In miniature human beings, we can say that. Okay, the reason is every cell has got its own intelligence. Do not think that cell level nothing is there. Inside the cell only your DNA, RNA, all these are existing. Okay, the cell will carry the most useful and the highly you can say that the high amount of mystery within every cell. So in every cell within your DNA, the entire information is stored already about your previous lives, about the current life, what you are doing, and all about the previous lives is also stored at the level of DNA. So whether you believe it or not, that's why I'm telling you, every cell of your physical body act like a miniature form of a human being. It has got its own excretion system. It has got its own digestive system. It has got its own the respiratory system. Everything it has got within the each and every cell, my dear friends. So that is why it is so essential that what kind of environment you maintain. Now, so for all these 120 trillion cells is a colony, right? So it's a colony of 120 trillion cells is making a one physical body or one human body, isn't it? So now, when it is made, who is the government? Who is the head of this all 120 trillion cells? Or so who is governing the entire 120 trillion cells or number of trillion cells of the cells which are existing on physical body? The government is mind. The mind is the government. Okay, mind govern the entire all the cells, my dear friends. So that means from the mind, whatever the signals you send, okay, if it is a fearful signal or a loving signal or the kind of a friendship signal or patience, whatever the kind of signal you send from the mind, that is going to control the entire cells, my dear friends. So now the previous days you might have studied. So like some of the attitudes, some of the behaviors comes from the parents to the your children, isn't it? So of course, because of the genes, we used to say that genes are going to come passed from the parents to the children. Yes, definitely. But only thing is, the another thing you need to understand is, out of 100% of these cells, whatever the cells I'm talking, right? In this, the human cells are only 20%. All other cells are actually, they're all germ cells, my dear friends. It means the physical body, what we say, I am a physical body, it is my own physical body, we say that. But so in fact, the cells which are divided from your father and mother came to you is only 20% quantity. Remaining 80% quantity, it belongs to the germ cells. Try to understand. So it means it is not that you are the owner of this body. You are never the owner of the body, my dear friends. So you are not the owner. The owner is actually germs. So completely your entire body is run with the amount of germs everywhere. Are the excretion place, respiration place, the digestion place, and every place, whatever the place you take inside the physical body, every place, the amount of germ cells is going to play the important role. That's what we understood. In the digestion system, there is something called the positive bacteria, isn't it? The positive bacteria is responsible for the digestion and the proper digestion, proper excretion, everything it takes place. Without them, so you are going to the immunity levels or immunity power, it will come down like anything. Heavily it will come down without the presence of those germ cells, my dear friends. So like that, all the germs, whatever I'm talking you, I'm trying to say that 80% germs are 80% cells of your physical body out of 120 trillion cells you are talking about. So they all belongs to germ cells. Only 20% only belong to you from the mother and father what you got. So now you tell me, who is the owner of the body? Do you think you are the owner of the body? No way. Okay. But only one thing is, either the germ cells and your own cells, whatever total 120 trillion cells or whatever, this for controlling of all these cells, the behavior and controlling of all these cells will be, so your own mind. Your mind is a government. Okay, your mind is a government. All these the individual cells of a physical body will be controlled very much by the mind. That's called our own mind environment, my dear friends. The mind environment, whatever the signals it sends, right, straight away the signals will pass through the blood and then reaches to every organ. So once it reaches to organ, it's as good as reaching to the every cell of the individual cell of the physical body. So when it comes to the physical body, when it comes to the individual cell, what will happen? It starts reacting. It starts reacting as per that. So now what I try to say is, if at all you think that genes is going to control the human being, it is not so, my dear friends. So what it controls is your own mind controls everything. I can tell you one thing, if you change your consciousness, if you change the thoughts or whatever environment within your consciousness, if you start changing the entire the environment in the with respect to the physical cells will also start changing. Just remember this point. So if you start changing the environment, your mind environment, the behavior of the cells of the physical body also start changing. So now here is the thing comes, like healing or a disease curing. How does it comes, my dear friends? So when you do meditation, what happens? When you don't do meditation, what happens? So these were the difference, how the curing of a particular disease takes place is very simple. Only thing is your mind has to be prepared. Your mind has to be prepared. Your mind should get ready for that, the kind of beliefs what you get. So for example, I have a belief that if I visit a doctor, what I think, so the doctor is a very good doctor. If I have a belief, I'm telling you, if I have a belief on the doctor is very good. Whatever he gives a medicine, it works for me. My disease will be cured. Of course, it will be cured. Whether he gives a water also, it will give cure. You don't need to give medicine also. Let me tell you, if you have a belief. So now, who is curing? Is the doctor is curing the disease, or is the medicine is curing the disease? No. Your own mind, your own mind environment, it is going to cure your disease by yourself. Nobody else is curing, my dear friends. So this is how, what I'm trying to say is, there's of course, it's also called a placebo effect, whatever it may be. All are one of the same, placebo effect, and whatever I'm saying, the biology of a belief. So there's a book, very good book. So please read that book, The Biology of Belief, written by Bruce Lipton. The wonderful book. He's a great scientist, great biological scientist. He worked in medical college. He taught for over a period of 20 years in the medical college in advanced. This was modern, so-called modern medicines, all these things. But he's not happy. Of course, he came out and then started his own research about the genes and DNA, chromosomes, and the cell, all the cell environment, everything is studied so nicely. The book is very good. So please read that book. So it is a wonderful book. It will give you much more the depth of what we are discussing today. So you can definitely understand more and more, friends. So now, what I'm trying to say here is, so to cure your disease, what exactly required? You need to change the environment. What environment? See, for example, If I got let's say one stomach ache I got, right? Or I got a headache, I got a back pain. So what is the environment in my mind? I always have environment that what environment I have? I have pain, I'm suffering, this is the environment. This is the kind of environment within your mind you are living. You are already living with the disease. So this is the environment you are carrying, isn't it? So now your cells are communicated exactly the same. Your cells are communicated to the same extent. Now they also behave in the similar fashion. So when they are communicated to that kind of environmental signals are gone to the cells understand, receive it, and then they behave in the similar manner. The reason is your government has already ordered. Your government, that is your mind. Mind is a government, right? So it has already ordered, behave like this. See, for example, we are living in a society. If government orders, will you obey or will you rule out it? You have to obey, isn't it? If you don't obey, what happens? You'll be fined. Otherwise, you'll be jailed or whatever. The repercussions are different, isn't it? Similarly, what happened? Here is the government, the mind is the government, which is going to control all the cells. The cells are communicated that you have a disease in the physical body. You are suffering in the stomach. You are suffering in the backache. That's all. That's all the thing. What happens is your cells are fully advised, your cells are fully controlled and communicated, so they behave in the same way. The disease will be with you and you will be suffering from that particular disease for so long time until you get a belief on a particular doctor. You visited him and he has given some medicine, or if he didn't give any medicine also, if you tell a few words that you are fine, you have no problem, you will be cured. So do small change in the your lifestyle, do small change in the food, something you will tell, and then he will send you back. Maybe give a small medicine and send you back. But what will happen after coming home? I feel like relief. Okay, I have some, my back pain is little less. So you say like this, isn't it? So what is the difference made now? Where does the difference comes? Difference comes from your own mind, that is the government, for managing controlling all the cells of the physical body, my dear friends. So to bring the change, the shift in the consciousness, the shift in the environment, to bring the greater transformation, the greater, the kind of you can say like a greater changes in this environment, your mind environment. Who is going to do that? So maybe to the extent a person, you say, for example, I'm a psychologist, I can coach you, I can try to change your mind environment. If I'm a psychiatrist, I try to change to a certain extent by teaching you, by coaching you, by guiding you. I may change your mind environment to the extent, isn't it? So I can try that, definitely. So in that case, what happens? If you receive my instructions and if you change your thoughts means basically in the consciousness, there are changes are going to take place. So when you change your thoughts in the consciousness, that means there is a change in environment, mind environment takes place. The moment it takes place, your disease is going to heal. Who is healing? Healing is done by you, your own brain, your own physical system, your own human body is healing you. None other than your own human body is healing any of the disease of your physical body, my dear friends. So this is a fact we need to understand. It's called healing, self-healing. It's called self-healing. It's all heal without medicine. Heal with the help of your own mind. All this happens, my dear friends. Now, so meditation, if you bring the meditation to, the meditation is going to play a vital role to shift the entire consciousness, to bring entire, the height of consciousness, the level of consciousness. All that will be, the kind of level of consciousness, the height of consciousness will be perfectly restored within you by meditation. Meditation can do that job so nicely, such a way that you don't need any person from outside. You don't need any coach. You don't need a psychologist, no doctor, no other persons are required. What exactly can be done through meditation is the moment you take a breath and go inside, right? When you go inside, by taking the breath, what will happen is, so you are making your mind empty. Then what exactly happened is, you are filled with lot of energy, basically a lot of cosmic energy. So the lot of cosmic energy is filled. At the same time, mind got empty, and then so whatever your fearful thought, whatever the thoughts it may be, all thoughts got empty now. So the moment it got empty, what happened? The change in environment takes place in your own consciousness. The change in environment, the mind environment itself gets modified such a way that now, so the kind of a positive feeling starts, the kind of more energy, your more cosmic energy starts flowing throughout the body. So then what will happen? The change in environment taken place, and the disease also gets cured automatically. No need of any help from the outside, my dear friends. So that's why the meditation has got on the physicality level. If you see physicality level, what it's going to do is it is going to, it's going to make your own consciousness, it brings into the limelight such a way that you have a consciousness, of course, but through meditation, what happens is you are going to switch off the mind. See, what is stopping in order to get the consciousness connectivity to your physical body? What is stopping? Who is stopping? Your own mind environment, basically. See, your mind, what it is telling, I have cancer in my body, I have cancer in my body. Always, it's repeating. So it is going on repeating. And it is never left that idea. It is never leaving that, that thought. So what happened now? The consciousness, though consciousness is so powerful, we say that consciousness is infinite powerful, and the soul consciousness is infinite capacity, everything we say. But why the disease is not going within you? Who is stopping it? Your own mind and environment. Already you are stuck with, the cancer. You have got a lot of pain within your physical body, and your mind will never agree that, you have no problem, so it will be passed away and you will be able to recover. So these kind of instructions are these kind of, the signals, no way you are able to pass to your physical body, and these kind of signals are not going to basically to all the cells of the body. Definitely there is no cure. Ultimately it gets worsened. Slowly it gets worsened. Then the physical body, the soul consciousness cannot fit into this body where it is unhealthy body, and there is no question of, so your cells are not able to be controlled by your mind environment. Mind environment is controlling always in a negative manner. Always it is sending negative signals. So for example, I already told you, when there is a stress inside the mind, what happens? Stress hormones released. When there is a happiness inside the mind, what happens? Happy hormones will be released. What are the happy hormones? Dopamine, oxytocin, and this kind of so many hormones are there. So these are the hormones will be released into your physical body, basically, because your mind is in happy condition. So likewise, the brain especially produce the chemicals depends upon your thought. What is your thought? Whether it is negative or positive, or what kind of thought you are maintaining in the consciousness that link to the brain. The brain start producing those chemicals. Those chemicals, so that's why I'm telling you, the brain or the entire human body, if you look at it, it is actually the entire universe. Whatever you see outside, chemical factories, or food factories, or protein factory, whatever you see all outside, many different kind of setups, right? All the setup is there within our physical body, my dear friends. That is why Swami Vivekananda says the whole universe is within your own system. You don't need to search for outside anything. That's what he says. What is the meaning of it? That means the entire universe, whatever you see outside, everything is available in the miniature form within our physical body. So that is why, so what we need to understand is, friends, now today I would like to bring a point that your body is not a dumb. Your body is having highest intelligence. Only thing is, you are not able to notice, you are not able to understand, you are underestimating it. Okay, but otherwise your physical body itself is a intelligent machine. Try to understand this. So okay, so when you understand that it's intelligent machine, so what you need to do is you have to carefully send the signals. From where you have to send the signals? From your mind. That means from the consciousness, the mind, whatever the mind is working, so mind has to send the proper thoughts. The proper signals has to be communicated to the brain. The brain starts producing the proper chemicals. Then your disease will be cured automatically. So that means what we need to do now is everything, whatever the change you have to do, whatever the correction has to be done is at the level of consciousness. It means the consciousness has to be connected to your physical body without any interruption and without any negative thoughts in between. That means without any mind. The mind should not be present. Mind should be switched off. So how it is possible? If mind is taken out, that means a negative thought in the mind, right? So it has to be taken out. What should I do? I should switch off the mind. If I keep that mind as it is, my disease cannot be cured at any cost. Even the God comes down and give you the energy, it doesn't solve, my dear friends. So how it is going to be solved? You have to solve yourself. That is the mechanism provided in the physical body already by God or by our own creator. Our own creator, what he has done, he has provided everything within your physical body to cure every disease, whatever you get. So that is why many of the times we used to say, we create our own reality. Nobody else is responsible for our own reality. The current situation with which you are living in the physical world is nobody is responsible other than you. The reason being, you have complete control on your life. So if you have complete control on your mind, that means if you are able to control your mind, if you become a master of your mind through meditation, you can control it well. Which start has to be made? What kind of environment I have to maintain? I should maintain a miraculous environment, negative environment, or a positive environment. So all that is a choice. It's a choice of you. It's a choice of not me, choice of the God. No, it's not a choice of God. It's a choice of yourself. You need to choose what you wanted and maintain it. Maintain it so that it controls. That is a government of your body. Mind is a government of physical body. So then it very well control all the the so-called all the cells within your body. So what will happen, friends? I already told you, every second about 10 crores of cells will be they'll be destroyed and the new cells will be created. So that is the intelligence of the physical body, my dear friends. You can understand what is the kind of intelligence. So what will happen is, so when your environment in your mind, if it is so positive, this takes place very nicely. If your environment within your mind, the main mind environment, if it is positive or miraculous, this the creation and destruction of all these cells every second is going to take place properly. If at all any alteration or if at all any destruction environment or a dreadful environment or a dangerous environment, if you maintain the physical in your mind, in your conscious level, immediately it's going to affect such a way that the cells which are dying, the new cells which are born, right? So that will be imbalanced. The moment the imbalance takes place, the disease starts happening. So that's how you get all the diseases, my dear friends. Now, who has to restore this? Who has to control this? Who has to take into your hand? Definitely, you only have to do this. So how do you do this? Because you're gone out of control. It means the control is not there. That means you have no control on your mind. Mind is making hell number of thoughts. All the hell of the thoughts it's making. It doesn't have any control. That means you, as a consciousness, you lost your control. Now, how do you regain the control? How do you make sure that you maintain the proper environment in your mind? Change in the environment, the positive environment, miraculous environment. If you maintain it, so no disease will come to you. If any disease comes also, it will be cured. Only thing is, your belief has to change. So the moment the belief is going to change, this is going to change the environment. That is going to affect the brain. The brain is going to cure or non-cure, whatever. It takes the actions accordingly. So that is why. So what we have to do is take the help of meditation, switch off your mind. Take away all the negative thoughts and make it zero. Right? Bring it to zero. Then what will happen? Your consciousness flows. Your consciousness. The consciousness is get connected to physical body, and the physical body will get cured for all the diseases automatically. I don't need to name any particular disease. This is the disease name. It will be cured like this, and diabetes will be cured like this. BP will be cured like this, and my cancer. This cancer will be cured like this. I don't want to name like that. For me, what is important is the environment. The kind of environment what you maintain in your mind. So that is most important for me. That is the critical parameter. How you are going to do that? Okay. So whether you are able to do consciously, yes, please do it. For example, some people, they believe one thing. So they believe one thing means they maintain it properly. They don't get disturbed again. So the moment, say for example, some of the people. So let's say I give one more example for you. So for example, the two people are exposed to the same situation. Okay. So two people, they are exposed to the same situation, but one will be getting the disease, other will not be getting the disease. You try to understand. So what is the difference made in between these two people? So one is the one person has got a different environment in the mind. So other person has got a different environment in the mind. Okay. So but what will happen in the modern medical system? both are treated with the same medicine. If you take these two people to the doctor, what does he do? So you got a headache and the other person also got a headache, for example. That's another example I'm giving you. So the moment if you go to the doctor, so you won't consider what environment you have here. The other person, what environment he has got in the mind. He never bothered about it, isn't it? He will be giving single medicine to both the people and said, then what does it happen? Let me tell you, maybe it's a painkiller or whatever, it may temporarily give a small relief, but the root cause of the disease is not gone. The reason is this person, his mind environment is got disturbed. The other person, maybe by eating a the non-holistic food or whatever, the fast food or the kind of food what he has eaten, because of that he might have got a headache. So now both are different. So the mind environment of one person, the mind environment of other person, both are different, both are not same. But this particular way of behavior, way of understanding of a human being is not known to the current so-called the modern system. Modern system did not venture into this kind of understanding. All the modern medical system, it never entered into this kind of study or a research towards this. The reason is, so the moment they go into this, what will happen is, so most probably the human being, a human being himself will become an independent person. The human being will become an independent person. He doesn't need anybody help. He doesn't need any doctor. Friends, so mostly what happens is the modern medical system didn't venture into the understanding of the consciousness of the person. So they didn't venture into it. They always ventured into only understanding we are the entity, we are an entity, we are a mission. Then all the parts are studied separately. All the parts are given the cure or whatever medicines, and all the medical care will be given to each and every part of the physical body. So that is not the way. That is not the holistic approach. The holistic approach is you have to care about not only physical body, beyond that whatever the mind environment. So and you can say like a consciousness. The consciousness has to be brought into picture, brought into consideration. The moment they brought the consciousness into consideration, what will happen is no human being will be suffering. The planet Earth, everybody will become so happy, and there is no question of suffering at all. They will understand. Basically, they'll understand where is the problem, how the problems are erupted into the physical body, from where it is coming. So they will understand all that. Then they correct in the conscious level. The conscious level itself they correct, and then every problem will be resolved. Because this is kept hiding or is kept hidden by the modern medical system, they go on treating the physical body, treating that every part of the body is an organ. Every part of the body is a separate part of the body. They never consider there is something which is going to control each and every physical body. Every part of the body is controlled by something else. So that is mind environment. So this linkage, this particular connectivity is unknown or is known but hiding. It hidden. So friends, for the sake of the monetary gains, so the pharmaceutical industries, all these big wigs and all, they don't want to bring this into picture. If they bring in, the moment they bring into picture, you don't need any medicine. Just change the environment, body will be repaired. Then what kind of medicine? What medicine you wanted now? Tell me. No medicine is required, right? So now, if they bring this connectivity, if they show properly and they show the solution that, okay, do meditation, do some healing, do some chanting, do some, the positive, talk to some positive people, get some positive vibrations, okay? And go and spend time with the friends. Go on, whenever you are disturbed, your mind environment disturbed, go and spend your time, go to the river, go to the nature, go to the forest. If I give this kind of suggestions, the moment this environment got changed, disease disappeared, disease gone, then where is the money? Where is the huge crores of billions of rupees? Isn't it? So that is why, so we need to understand whatever modern system is doing, let us not go with it. Let's not be confused also, friends. So now what happened is, slowly, of course, the quantum science entered into it. The quantum physics entered into it. So it is understood now. It is understood such a way that there is something called consciousness, which is going to control the entire all the cells will be properly controlled by your own consciousness. Every cell will listen to the communication between the consciousness and to the cell level. Every cell will receive the signals from the, of course, through the brain only. So through the brain, it is actually converted into chemicals and sent to the each and every cell. At the cellular level, cell level, it will control. And of course, not only the chemicals, all this comes into the cell, but also the intelligence and information also will be received by the each and every cell. Friends, cell has got a mind. Cell has got a consciousness. The connectivity between the direct, the overall consciousness of your own mind. Okay, or you can say mind is the part of consciousness which is there within you, so which is very much connected to each and every cell. Cell also behaves as similar to as a human being. So when it is as good as human being, it takes care of everything, my dear friends. So that is why if you give a proper things to the cell, proper environment, proper nutrients, proper food, proper water, proper oxygen, then what happens? Your health is within your hands. Why do you go to doctor? What is the need? So why you are going begging him? There is nothing can be done by anybody. Everything can be done by your own mind environment, your own the lifestyle, what you lead. So that is enough for that is enough in order to preserve your health, in order to cure your health, in order to cure any kind of disease, my dear friends. It doesn't matter what is the name of the disease. I don't mind. You tell any name. I don't mind. I don't need to know what disease you are suffering. I only need to know what kind of mind environment you have, what kind of consciousness, what kind of the environment you are maintaining. Are you able to access the consciousness? Your mind is allowing to enter into the positive consciousness or the negative consciousness, right? So that matters a lot. So that is why, so always remember one thing, if you approach meditation, if you do meditation regularly, what it happens is, it tries to maintain the positive consciousness or the pure consciousness within your system, within your human body. Then what will happen is, everything else will be taken care. Your entire physical body will be always healthy, my dear friends. That is why yogis, rishis, you observe what is the kind of health they have. All the yogis and rishis, they live number of years, 200 years, 500 years, 300 years, isn't it? So many long years, how they are living in the same physical body. What we have physical body, they also have the same physical body. How they are able to live? The reason is their consciousness is done to their consciousness, the highest consciousness, the high state of consciousness, the positive state of consciousness is always maintained by them, so that their cells also healthy. The cells are always, as I told you, the cells, 10 crore cells will be always replaced. Then how does it matter for you? You can easily replace, right? If your consciousness is great, what happened? The replacement will be continuous. So that what happened? You are always rejuvenated. You never become older. Friends, let me tell you, you never become older. The moment you practice this, meditation and, the having the greater consciousness within you, and you don't work with the mind, the kind of mind environment where you picked up a lot of negative things, you get into a lot of negative beliefs and negative emotions, all these things, you are way beyond that. You are living with the pure consciousness. What happens is, the age reversal will also happen, and the longevity will come. And what happens in the level of DNA in your own cell, the chromosome level, the kind of modifications takes place, the kind of chemical reaction, the chemical actions take place, such a way that you can reverse the age also. That's what happens is, my dear friends. So the number, so many rishis, so many yogis, if you observe the Himalayas and elsewhere, so what will happen is, they are able to reverse the age, they are able to live very long time by having the control on the aging. Okay, that means their cells, especially the cells within our physical body, within their physical body is same. But what is the environment with which they are controlling the cells? What is the environment with which we are controlling our own physical body cells? It matters a lot. So that's where the difference comes. So that's why what I try to suggest you through this session, today's session, I would like to reiterate that your own change in consciousness environment, your own change in mind environment, it is going to be a highest matter, of the today's current times. Okay, so if you are able to maintain the positive state of consciousness, the high state of consciousness, the great positive mind environment you are able to maintain, any kind of diseases will be healed by your own physical body. You don't need any kind of other support from anywhere. For this to do, meditation is the best tool, my dear friends. Use it all the times, everywhere. Every time you use this same meditation tool in order to cure any kind of the disease what you name. Okay. Thank you, friends. Now we'll start the meditation today. So by knowing this, we understood the importance of meditation on the changing and preserving your own mind environment. Okay, let's do the meditation. So go into meditation. Already you know the meditation, the process. Please start the meditation. So newcomers, I try to give guidelines. Please follow that guidelines. So clasp your fingers first, cross your legs, remove spectacles, sit straight, erected, back erected. Okay, and have one glass of water. Just drink one glass of water. And then switch off your light surrounding. No lights will be there. Your environment around you must be pitch dark. You should maintain that. Now take 3 breathings, long breathings. And slowly breathe, slowly leave out. Don't make sound. Anuloma viloma. Nadi sodana pranayama. When you are doing this, maybe you can have chin mudra in both hands. Okay, keep it like this and practice. So 3-4 times, slow breathing in, slow breathing out. Okay. Yeah, so now you are just made yourself as a conscious of the breath, what you are taking in, what is going out. Now close your eyes perfectly. Of course, crossing the fingers, fingers into fingers, come to that position, and then start observing your own breath. Okay, naturally happening breath at the nose tip. At the nose tip, start observing what is going in, what is coming out. Just keep observing. That's all. No forceful inhalation, no forceful exhalation. Only simple breath going in, coming out, going in, coming out. Just keep observing that. Have some smile on the face. Have a little smile on the face. No need to be serious. It's not a serious affair. It's not a serious practice. It's a so smoothing, so soothing and divineful practice. Need to be happy inside and outside. Everything is going to bring the greater changes in your own mind, my dear friends. What are the current mind environment you have? You have negative environment, of course, it makes positive. If you have any different kind of environment also, it brings, either it will neutralize or it brings the greater transformation in your own mind, my dear friends. That is the beauty of meditation. Keep observing your breath. If any thought comes, do not entertain any thought. The purpose of meditation is to make our mind empty. Make your mind empty of thoughts. No more thoughts required. Just be with your breath. That's going to bring great transformation in the mind environment. Your mind is getting switched off now. You're nothing inside the mind. You're just empty vessel. Just keep observing that mind. Keep observing the thoughts. Keep observing your own breath, then entire thoughts are vacated. Now it is empty. Nothing is there in the mind. You are there, your breath is going on and coming in. That's all. You are one with the breath now. You became one with the breath. That's what meditation is. You and your breath became one. That's called oneness. That's called yoga. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. It means what? Patanjali Maharshi says, yoga chitta vritti nirodha. The nature of the mind is continuously thinking. Incessant thoughts, continuous thoughts will be going on. Once you come out of all this, the continuous nature of thinking, that is called yoga chitta vritti nirodha. Be with your natural breath, my dear friends. It will come, automatically it will come. Everything happens. Everything falls in the place. The wonderful meditation we'll be doing now for next 45 minutes. Just keep observing your own breath. No chanting, no mantra, no japa, no God form, nothing is required. Just be with your own breath, natural breath. Our breath is our swasa, our prana, our prana shakti. Without breath, we can't survive on this earth planet. Body cannot survive without the prana shakti, without this breath. Be with your own natural breath. The wonderful meditation we are doing today. Excellent meditation which is going on now. Go into deeper and deeper levels of meditation. Be with your own natural breath. Final 2 minutes. Last 2 minutes are with your natural breath. Do not open the eyes. Last 1 minute. Final 1 minute. Seconds. Final. Final 10 seconds. Last 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place both your hands and eyes for 5 seconds. Then slowly open your eyes. Slowly take your hands. Yes, friends, please come back. Come back to the body awareness. Come back to the your surrounding awareness. So, friends, we have done wonderful meditation. Before that, we have received spiritual wisdom. Today we discussed. Now, after this, so welcome you all for the holistic lifestyle. The part of holistic lifestyle, we'll try to understand about the fasting and its benefits. So wonderful technology, we can say, the ancient technology, we can say. So, but it has got many benefits for a physical well-being as well, for the spiritual growth, for the best spiritual practices. The most essential thing I can say, that's called fasting. The fasting is, what is the meaning of fasting? Upavas. It means, so what you have to do is, you're not going to take any intake of the food. You're going to stop, and in the place of that, you can take liquids, or you may not take liquids also. So, and then you maintain the physical body for a day or a two, or maybe more number of days, just basing on the liquids, you can survive. So that is the kind of lifestyle which is called fasting. Fasting means you are taking away all the solid food, and then you are giving the liquid food. Otherwise, you may not give the liquid food also. If it is 1 day or so, just you can do the air fasting or a water fasting also. So if you do like that, so that's called fasting. So in the Sanskrit word upavas, okay, upavas means like you reduce whatever you are taking, every day you are taking, just reduce it. That's called upavas, friends. Now, so this is most essential practice of our ancient India. If you observe it, if you notice it, our ancient rishis and masters, so they have been consistently practicing it. They also made it as a part of the culture, Indian culture, or Hindu way of philosophy. It became a part of the Hindu culture. So that's why many times, in the many of the families, so because of our ancestors are still, they pursue this practice. They say that, so on the Ekadasi day, that is in a monthly once on the Ekadasi day, definitely they follow this practice. This is called fasting, pavas. Definitely they'll do, my dear friends. So such is the prominence of this fasting. Okay, but one thing you need to understand. So same thing, the same fasting. So the importance and the benefits of this fasting has been advocated by the foreign country. One of the German scientists in the recent times in 2016, he got a Nobel Prize by finding what. So, and also they named it as the fasting itself is renamed, and it is named as a autophagy. So you can read the book, and even you can search in the internet. Autophagy, AUTOPHAGY, autophagy. What is the meaning of it? Auto means automatically. Phagy means it eats its own cells. Okay, so it eats its own dead cells. So when you undergo the fasting, it means what? Whenever you are in the fasting, you are not giving any intake of the food. No solid food is given to the physical body. Then obviously what it has to do, it needs the energy. It needs on continuous basis, the glucose levels, the glucose energy must be present in the blood. Then only the glucose energy is supplied to all the physical organs. The physical organs starts working. So that is the fundamental requirement. But what happened is, you're not giving any food. So there's no question of generating any glucose. Then where from the energy comes? Then what the digestion system, what the digestion does, that means all the microbacteria, what it does is, whatever the cells, the dead cells which are already present, cancerous cells, for example, all the cancerous cells will be eaten, will be digested, and that will be that the energy comes out of that will be utilized in order to run all the organs of the physical body. It means that during the fasting, all the cancerous cells, even cancerous cells, will be eaten by your own body. By your own body will consume that. So this is called autophagy process. Autophagy process is found by one scientist for which the Nobel Prize is given in 2016. My dear friends, here we need to understand one thing. Our ancestors, our rishis, and all the great saints, they have invented this fasting so thousands and thousands of years ago, long ago, right? So it is made as a cultural practice for us. So it means we have to give how many Nobel Prizes for our saints, for so many such kind of practices, Abhyanga Snana, enema, Ayurveda, right? Whatnot. Everything, great things are given to us. How many Nobel Prize should be given to our own spiritual scientists, basically, right? So it's an innumerable thing, right? So that's why always Sanatana Dharma is great. Always East is the best. Okay. So all East practices are great practices. Okay. So let's follow them and so secure our health, preserve our health, live happily. No, live happily always, my dear friends. Now, through presentation, I will try to present you. I will try to present you some of the facts of this fasting. Let's see. Now, fasting is one of the detoxification procedure. Langanam Parama Aushidam. Fasting is the best medicine. This is the thing you need to understand, my dear friends. So now, according to experts, eating right, fasting regularly, eating right food, eating right times, and fasting regularly is the best medicine out of all the medicines. Whatever the medicine it may be, allopathy, homeopathy, ayurveda, whatever, right? So out of all that, this is the best medicine, my dear friends. So eating right food, right times, and fasting regularly. Regularly means definitely the weekly once is must. The fasting is must. You must give the rest for all the digestive organs. Then they'll be rejuvenated, right? So if you follow the rules of fasting and diet properly, okay, then your health will be always right. Now, what is the natural order, right? Let's understand. So 1 week fast can be done only on non-food, that is water-based, fresh lemonade. So lemonade, so you can take fresh lemon water and buttermilk. You can take water, honey mixing. You can take fruit juice, sugarcane milk. With all these things, you can definitely fast. 1 day, once in a week. Let's say once in a week. With these things, definitely you can do the fasting, my dear friends. So you have to do it. I mean, you must do it without fail. You must do that. Okay. So that's a basic and the primary requirement. It is mandatory, my dear friends. Now, so let's understand another thing. So the whatever you drink, these liquids on the day of fasting, 1 day in a week, whichever the day you allocate, wherever you have no disturbance much in the weekends or whatever. So right. So you don't need to whatever you eat in the weekdays. So it doesn't mean that you have to eat the non-vegetarian. Is of course the against the nature. Anyway, eating all other foods. Maybe sometimes you eat processed foods because of unavailability of the natural food, the normal home food. So even then, whatever you eat, whatever you do, throughout the week, 1 day you give a break. Okay. So that particular day, all the digestive organs, the excretion system, everything, it will clean. It will clean everything inside. And it keeps rejuvenated. It keeps fresh for the next day when you start eating again. So friends, so this is what you need to do. Now, during the fasting, of course, the hunger should not be harshly tolerated. So you are in the fasting, right? You have no practice of fasting earlier, isn't it? So that case, what happened? You will be having a lot of hunger, highest hunger. That time should not be suppressed or should not be tolerated so much. What you should do, you can take again some water, so lemon water or this water with honey, so that you get the immediate glucose. It gets into the blood. So all these things will happen, so that you get some energy again. So in order to do any other minimum walks on the day of fasting. Friends, the important thing is Ekadasi, as I already mentioned to you. If you fast on the Ekadasi, Your system is designed to digest all the undigested substances which are existing already. They'll be done and relax your body and intestines also. Your large intestines and small intestines both will be relaxed on the day of fasting. In our country, this has been practiced. Scientifically, fasting gives the space to the digestion. So it gives a lot of space for the digestion if you keep fasting regularly. Fasting is a method of purification which removes accumulated waste and material from the wrong eating and wrong living. Whatever we keep eating wrongly, we keep living wrongly, wrong lifestyle, because of that lot of wastage produces in the physical body. All that wastage will be removed and it will be cleansed on the day of fasting. The fasting even one day in 10 to 15 days is very beneficial to the digestive organs and which are rested. And also the nature accelerates the detoxification process of the body. Whenever during the day of fasting, what will happen? There is no digestion work. If there is no digestion work, what work will be taken up by the body? Your excretion work, your cleansing work. That will be taken up by the body because you have no digestion work now today. And also, friends, some more points we'll see, some more understanding, deep understanding we'll take about fasting now. So with intermittent fasting, so what is intermittent fasting? I explained in the previous classes. The intermittent fasting is one day before at 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock, you must stop eating. And after that, before going to bed, maybe 9:30, 10, you are going to the bed, take the lukewarm water, 1 glass of water, and then go to the bed. So with that, you finished your night regime. Then go to the next day morning. Next day morning, you woke up at 5 o'clock. Then probably you have to, of course, as we discussed earlier in the drinking water, at that point of time, 2 glasses of water, that is 300 ml. So that also lukewarm water is best for any obesity people or other people also. Maybe it's good, helpful also. But otherwise, normal water you can take 2 glasses of water that equals to be 300 ml. So after taking that, flush out all your all the wastage. So that means stools has to be passed. And after that, you can do the physical exercises, yogasanas, and then pranayama, then meditation. So like this, you can start doing it, my dear friends. Or otherwise, go into the meditation. Later on, you can do the physical asanas and little bit. Otherwise, no asanas, then you can go for walking, regular walking. That's also very good, right? It will be much helpful. Now what happens? After you have taken 2 glasses of water, you are not going to eat any kind of breakfast so let's say till 9 o'clock. Or so if you are able to do that, approximately 12 hour to 13-hour gap will come, my dear friends. If you take at 7 o'clock, so early before day, 7 o'clock is your dinner time. Then next day, if you are taking any breakfast also you can do considerably. If you are an unhealthy person, you should take a different breakfast. If you are a healthy person, you should take a different breakfast. Okay, so that will try to tell you what exactly can be done. Now, so you are taking the next day breakfast at 9 o'clock or 11 o'clock. That is 13 hours gap or a 15 hours gap. If you do with this, what will happen? So friends, so with all this called intermittent fasting. It's called intermittent fasting. It's a highly beneficial. So everyone can do every day. It's not a problem, right? So of course, diabetic patients or such kind of patients can just observe themselves. If their energy levels are supporting, just go ahead with that. Otherwise, try to reduce the gap. Need not to go to the 9 o'clock, maybe 12 hours gap, 10 hours gap also, with which small amount of food you can consume. Likewise, can do, my dear friends. So which will be much helpful. So this fasting must be continued every day. Okay. Otherwise, Ekadasi one day you can practice, or weekly one day you can practice. So it all depends upon your own body system. What your body is telling. Your body has got a lot of wastage, and you are getting sick, and often you are getting sick, and otherwise often you are getting a digestion problems or the gastric problem, acidity problem. If these things are happening, the indication is your stomach is not good. Inside your stomach, you feel that my stomach is okay, I get stools properly, all this you say. But you take up the enema, then you will understand how much wastage is there within you. So do the enema, then you will come to know how much wastage is there within your physical body always. Okay, so that's how, friends. So always take up this intermittent fasting, also the other way of fasting. So this will, what they do is, with this intermittent fasting especially, this will a lot of benefits. It will reduce the weight loss, and it will try to reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes, and it also reduce the risk of heart disease or cancer. It can also help you to live longer. So it's the most highest beneficiary of the intermittent fasting, my dear friends. And also, dinner you should finish by 6, 7 to 8 o'clock, as I said already. So at the same time, so if you are able to do in the morning time, instead of giving the liquids, if you are able to not to take liquids and just you want to live on the air fasting, of course you are welcome to do that if your body supports, right? So initially 3 hours gap, the fasting gap on the intermittent fasting, 3 hours gap, gradually you can increase the gap of 6 hours. That means if you woke up at 5 o'clock or whatever, so the 6 hour gap means it comes to 11 o'clock, my dear friends. Like that also you can do. So some of the people can practice this, not a problem. And so this is what you need to do. So make practice of this intermittent fasting. Is a new mantra for weight loss today. So nowadays it's a very, very good mantra. It's a new mantra, I can say. It's working, very much working, intermittent fasting for any weight loss people. So eat when you are hungry. This is a mantra on the earth planet. So eat when you are hungry, eat. All the elders above 25 years. So whenever you are hungry, it's better to eat. Otherwise, if you are not able to find the hunger, maybe every time, morning, afternoon, evening, so little by little you can eat. It's not a problem. For the child, they eat quite often times. Yes, 6 times, 5 times they eat. So every time, small quantity they eat, because they are growing people. So they all the system of the physical body is getting built. Okay, that point of time they need more proteins, more nutrients. So then they have to eat maybe little more often than the adult person. Okay, so always, so that's what, always eat until your hunger is satisfied, friends. So all of us, what we need to do, we need to be aware of that, the fact that we must eat till our hunger is satisfied. And also what you need to do is, if you take your own stomach, in that 50% you should fill with the physical body, that is you should fill with the food, the solid food, and the other 25% you must left for the water, the other 25% you must left completely open, my dear friends. That's how we need to make a practice of your eating. Okay, now the benefits of fasting. Of course, the great benefits are there, the fasting benefits. What not, it's a highly beneficial. A Nobel Prize is given for finding out what is fasting means. You can understand the importance of the fasting. If at all you are not doing by now, or in the recent past, or you have no practice of fasting, please start without fail. You don't need to go to any doctor. You don't need to go to any medicine, maybe any kind of medicine, whatever it may be. You are not going to do at all. So all your energy levels will get back to you if you do the fasting. Then you don't need anybody's help also, or any matter. Okay. Now the spiritual purification, self-discipline, gratitude and compassion, right? Physical health, well-being, weight loss and improved metabolism. So better blood sugar control will also come. A boosted immune system will come, improved sleep, lowers the blood pressure. These are the great benefits of fasting, my friends. So all these benefits are possible very much for everybody who is undergoing the fasting. So this is what the holistic lifestyle, my dear friends. Today we came to know the importance of fasting. All we must follow. So I request every one of you to follow the fasting process without fail from tomorrow onwards. Okay. So thank you for that. Now, so we welcome all of you for the home remedies. Today's home remedies subject is Suchi Mudra for constipation. Friends, what happens now? So when you do the fasting, of course, you are removing you are able to remove the stools, everything, all the excretory system also starts working, as we already understood. Similarly, what happened here, the people who are suffering with the constipation, their excretion system is not at the good work. That means the Visarjana Kriya or excretion process, it is not taking place properly. That is the most common problem so many people are facing. So why, first of all, the constipation? There are reasons, very good reasons for that. So let's first understand, and let's also do the practice of a mudra, which is going to solve your constipation problem. This is called Suchi Mudra. Suchi Mudra, friends, the practice is very simple. Sit straight, the back erected, and then take a 3-4 deep breaths, taking in, and you leave the breath, right? And then come to this, both hands must be washed properly, and no nails, no more nails. Okay. Now having this, see, these are the, like the two hands, you keep it like this. Now what happens is, the thumb, you go to place at the end of, at the beginning of your little finger. Okay, keep like this, and then all the fingers has to be folded like this. Okay, like this, all the fingers has to be folded like this. Then you make your forefinger straight. Okay, this is a forefinger, you have to make it straight. So this is what this mudra, by doing this way, and keep on the thighs and start practicing. Okay, this is the mudra called Suchi mudra. If you do this for about 15 minutes in a 2 times a day, it's going to work very fine, very fine. You'll get the fast results, my dear friends, by doing 2 times per day, each time 15 minutes. Okay, so this is a Suchi mudra. And also, to make this mudra more effectively working, you must do the prana mudra followed by. What is a prana mudra? We all know already. This is prana mudra, right? This is a prana mudra. You must practice on the daily basis. So especially after each therapeutic mudra, you must practice this mudra for 15 minutes or 10 minutes minimum. Okay. So this is a mudra, friends. Seriously follow it. If anybody is suffering from constipation anytime, please use this. Okay, without fail. Now, what are the causes of constipation? If you look at it, friends, so very prime reasons are there here, which are written here. So lower amount of fiber intake. So whatever the diet, whatever the food you are taking white rice, white godi, all chapati, all this, right? So it has got very less amount of fiber component. So then which are the best foods we will suggest for consumption purpose, day-to-day time is so especially millets. Millets are there, bajra is there, ragi is there, jola is there, javagodi is there. So those things you make it as a main food. Okay, not the white rice, not the chapati. Leave these two things immediately, instantaneously. No further delay. Especially the white rice also, instead of even in the place of rice, friends, maybe in a week, 2 days one millet, 2 days other millet, 2 days bajra, 2 days ragi, right? So likewise, you keep changing it. If at all you wanted rice, completely compulsory, you wanted rice, so you already habituated to it. What you to do? You have to take the one thing is organic rice, or you can say chemical-free farming rice. You will get also in some of the places in Karnataka. So elsewhere in Bangalore, you can definitely get. You can buy them and use it. So likewise, okay. So that way you go ahead. So with the instead of rice, you do that. Okay, there are Navara rice, black rice, red rice. So all these things are there, friends. Now, and also eating too much dairy products is also going to cause the constipation. And also rejecting a desire to go for a cleansing of the bowels. Many people stop passing the stools, right? Because of they are busy and some other work and all, they will keep busy with them. They keep busy with themselves. Then they forgot or they try to reject the desire to go to the stool's passage. They also suppress it. So that's more, that's going to give you a constipation. It goes to cause the constipation. And too much stress. Some people are suffering with too much stress anyway. So the excessive use of laxatives. So, and also certain medications such as painkillers, especially by using painkillers and all. So definitely you are going to get this constipation worsening. Okay. Now these are the reasons, right? Now, what are the home remedies? Let's understand, friends. What are the home remedies? One is mudra, one of the home remedy, and also in our own house, in our home, see in kitchen, what are the things are available with which we can also make some of the remedies to work. Okay. The first thing is eat more fiber-rich foods, as I told you already. All that whatever the millets and all these things, along with vegetables, cereals, all these things. Okay. So if you take this, fiber helps soften the tools and promote the regular bowel movements. So what this kind of fiber foods will help is, it is making sure that especially the digestion system, after digestion system, the glucose release also will be slower. Number one. Number two is, it is also going to promote the softening the stools as well promotion of regular bowel movements so that your stools will come out very easily. Now, drink the plenty of water throughout the day. Drink water helps to soften the stool and makes it easier to pass. Okay. Drinking warm water with a lemon juice in the morning will stimulate your digestive system. This also you can do, my dear friends. If you are so much gastric and all, don't do this. If you are a gastric person, don't do this. So that will go to little bit harm, okay, little bit aggravated. Now, the physical exercise, warming can stimulate the bowel movements, stools will come out, right? And other one important technique in the house itself, you can make this home remedy, that is using castor oil. Castor oil about 60 ml you take, mix with the orange juice or a pressed grape juice, then consume it early in the morning on empty stomach, especially when you are free in the house. Okay. For this activity, you must be free almost like a half day. You must be free from the work. Okay. The reason is the moment you take within very few minutes, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes, your motion starts. That means your stools will be continuously going out. Many times you have to go to the the toilet. So that is why you must be free on that particular day when you try to do this particular technique if you apply. Okay. Now drink more buttermilk, which promotes the healthy bacteria within your gut. Okay, this will ensure that all your B12 deficiency, all this will go off. Okay, that's why it's very essential to drink the buttermilk morning, afternoon, evening, before 5 o'clock. After 5 o'clock, one not supposed to drink even the buttermilk also, my dear friends. Buttermilk, if I refer here, it's a A2 buttermilk. You need to understand. Okay. Now, so these is all about about our home remedy today. What we learned, mudra and home remedies for the constipation, my dear friends. Okay. We learned now. So we also read about home remedies for mental health. Okay, every day we are trying to understand about 5 different codes. We try to understand. Today we try to understand another five codes. Rarest thing in the world is human life. The human life is the most gracious and most gift to ourselves, my dear friends. So that is the kind of the life on this in this world itself. The human life is the best. Okay, this is the highest evolution. It's possible only for human being, my dear friends. Now, the greatest friend among the friends is a book. A book is going to be a greatest friend for you. Make the friendship with the books. That's called Swadhyaya. Now, the greatest gems on the earth: food, water, and subhasita. That is good words and all. A food, water, all these are greatest gems on the earth planet, my dear friends. Now, the main cause of almost all disease is indigestion. So, from the stomach, when the indigestion happens, most of the diseases will be start happening. The best medicine for among all the medicines is regular fasting, which is the best medicine among all the medicines. As I explained earlier, it is called the regular fasting, my dear friends. Weekly once or intermittent fasting. Do whatever you wanted. So I generally do the intermittent fasting. Most of the times I do. In a week time, so almost like 2 to 3 times I do the intermittent fasting. So then I have no issues. So no health issues so far, no complaints, no need of doctor for me. I never went to any doctor, right? I never checked up my body till now. I do not. I only know my blood sign is O positive. More than that, I don't know anything about anything, my dear friends. Okay, I never get it tested also. I don't need. Okay, so I will know about my body, what is the condition, right? So that's why the regular fasting, this gives all the benefits, my dear friends. So no doubt is going to give the highest amount of benefits, the what is called regular fasting, right? So thank you, my dear friends, for listening patiently throughout this session and giving your valuable time to Mahavatar Foundation in order to make you to educate for all these the various the techniques, my dear friends. So please like, share and like and also subscribe for the Mahavatar TV and also share with all your near and dear ones. Thank you once again. So let's open for the little number of questions today. Right.
Pranam, sir.
Pranam.
Sir, every day I take what we say in the evenings. I don't eat in the evenings. Every day I take one banana and what we say ghee with warm water and haldi. Every day one spoon of ghee in warm water and haldi. It is helping me a lot, sir. Does it it is a good practice to take, sir?
Night time, yeah, night time, right?
At 5 o'clock, sir, in the evening.
So what you take? Once again, can you repeat?
Sir, I had a indigestion and gastric problem, sir. Somebody suggested me to take that. From 8 days I am taking, and it may help me. 1 glass of lukewarm water and putting one spoon of ghee, homemade ghee, and haldi.
A2 ghee.
A2 nahi hai, sir, because I make it at home, sir.
No.
I
A2
get
ghee. A2 ghee. Only A2 ghee is allowed. Other ghee and all you should not take. Okay. Tell me.
it is homemade, sir.
Homemade
And
also. Yeah, homemade also. We don't want any other ghee. Homemade or not outside made. It must be A2 ghee. A2 ghee
okay, sir.
means desi cow ghee. Yes, tell me.
Oh, so one spoon of ghee with warm water and haldi, and I eat one banana, and that is only my dinner, sir.
Okay, definitely it's good. So banana may not help much, I think so. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you may replace that with some other fruit. It's always better. Okay.
Sir, which fruit you can prefer, sir?
You can take guava or that kind of things. Okay. Guava is there, no? It's also good. Okay.
In the
take
evening,
otherwise,
banana.
no, evening banana is not good. Actually, it is going to aggravate your kapha tattva.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yes.
Sir.
And also, a very important thing is for your acidity or a gastric problem, what you do is continuously 3 days, morning, afternoon, evening, 2 glass of ragi malt. Every time 2 glass, 3 glass ragi malt, completely fill your stomach with that only, nothing else.
Ragi malt means what, sir?
See, ragi powder, that is ragi powder is ragi powder.
Yeah.
So that's called I think it's a finger millet or something. Okay.
Yeah, and mix it with water and make the
No, not like that. You have to you can search for the procedure. What happens is you have to put 1 liter of 2 glass of water. Okay. Then it has to be boiled. At the time of boiling, so slowly the powder has to be slowly drop into the water. Then mix it well. Otherwise, it becomes
thick.
It will solidify. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a problem. So that's why you have to continuously mix. Okay. And slowly when it comes to the final state, after the few minutes or whatever, 10 minutes or 15 minutes, the complete boiling done. Then what you have to do is, so you don't need to mix any milk or whatever. It's not going to be proper. So what you do is with that small elakki. Otherwise, you can do at the end you can add some kind of a tati bella, that is palm jaggery kind of thing. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Mix it well and then cool down a little bit and then drink.
Okay, sir. Okay. I'll take this in the evening then, sir.
Yes. I mean, not in the evening. Basically, I'm telling about before evening. If you are having any digestion and indigestion or acidity or gastric, if you are suffering, take continuously 2 to 3 days. It will completely go out. That's all.
Okay. So instead of taking lunch, I will take that.
So not even food required. If you take 2-3 glass at a time, so like three times you take, then your gastric and acidity will go off completely. Complete permanent cure.
Okay, sir. And then you should not have buttermilk after that, no?
No, buttermilk not required. But after this, buttermilk is not required. Okay.
Okay, sir. Fine.
And buttermilk after 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock is not correct.
No, in the morning only I take with the food.
Yes.
In the lunch, at the lunch time.
So replace with A2 milk if you are getting in the city, in your city. So A2 milk will be coming. Some people will be giving it. It's a 95 rupees per liter.
Okay,
so
sir.
You can take it better.
Okay, sir. I'll just search for it, sir.
Yeah, it is available.
Sir, but your solutions are working like anything. You showed me one mudra, sir. This mudra, it is also a help. This for this thing. I don't know the name. This one, sir.
Which is that? That is actually acupuncture, no?
No, sir. You just said upward this.
That is acupressure.
That is acupressure, sir.
Yes.
It is for constipation only, na? You said that.
Constipation, diarrhea.
Pointer.
Yes.
Yeah, pointer finger diarrhea downwards, and this one is.
And also other very important thing is morning. Okay. So first thing is I didn't cover those points. Maybe in the future sessions it may cover.
Okay.
You must use only tooth powder. No question of toothbrush and toothpaste. Please throw it out.
Which
Okay.
tooth powder, sir?
Tooth powder is you can make out of your own house, but it's a difficult thing. What you do is, I mean, I covered in the previous class, I already covered about this, but you can buy directly from the Ayurvedic medical stores, Dantamanjan.
Yeah, Dantamanjan. I should
You
use
buy
that
it.
only, no brush
Buy
and no
it,
paste, no,
and
sir?
let me tell you, buy it, and so when you apply it, so you'll be applying this finger. Okay.
Yes,
Here,
sir.
one point is here, one point. This
Yes,
point is meant for constipation removal. So that is
okay.
why like our culture is great. Our culture is more scientific than the Western culture. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why if you keep pressing, this will be keep pressing.
Yeah.
So by the time you finish your brushing, you will get the stools out.
Wow. Good. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. And sir, my digestion is improving a little, but not 100%. It has improved.
Yeah. No, it will be done. Nothing to worry.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sir, in the after lunch, I put haldi along with mustard oil and salt. I use that also, sir.
Good, no problem. But this is the thing, no brush.
Yeah, sir.
So here one point is here. This will keep pressing, then the stools will be passed out.
Okay, sir. Okay.
That is the invention of our rishis.
So, just now you said that. That's why I knew, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
No, you should not use brush, no, sir. Good. Thank you.
Right. So if at all you have any neem kaddi or some other pongimania kaddi, that the stick.
Stick, yeah.
You can do that.
Okay. So simple and beautiful remedies, sir.
Your teeth will have 100 years.
Wow. Good, yeah. Thank you, sir. Sir, but all the tips and everything is helping me a lot, sir. In my spiritual journey also, and in my this thing also, in physical this thing also, sir.
100%. It will help. It will help. Definitely it will help. We have to use. That's why we are telling all this. So much, the subject we are discussing, because we have to follow them. Just listening, listening and leaving it, we should not do.
No. Yesterday also you showed so many things to acupressure. Sir, I have all those things, but I have never applied, sir. That ball, sir, that this thing, everything I have, sir.
And
that standing,
all the points, acupressure points.
Standing pad, everything I have, but I have never seen only, sir. I just got a tip.
Yeah. You have to use.
Yeah. Yesterday I used them. I applied oil also today, sir.
See here, other than I'm saying once again to everybody, just listen. Other than the allopathy medicine, go to any medicine, anything, any system of treatment is always good, and it's a holistic healing. Okay. So why so much I stressed upon the consciousness and the change in basically change in your thought, it will change your life. Simple as
simple.
Okay, change your thought, change your life is one of the mantra. Okay, and as you think, so you become. That's also there. Okay. So that means what? Whenever but it's not easy to change the thought. It's not easy to change the thought. That also we need to remember. Why?
Yeah.
Because we are habituated of thinking negatively always.
Yeah.
Before anything, we always think negatively in our mind. That means the conscious level, we are always negative. Okay.
Yes.
So now what we need to do is, if you take the help of meditation, what it does is it maintains that positivity always.
Yes, sir.
So that's the most fundamental requirement of meditation that does very, very much effectively. It will keep your consciousness, and the positive consciousness will be kept with you. That stability of mind you will get only when you do meditation, otherwise it doesn't come. It's not easy. Now I'll say change your thought, change your life. As you think, so you become. Thinking leads to your destiny. I use many words.
Yeah.
They're all synonymous. They're all same, one and the same. Okay. So some of the statements are empirical. They are actually empirical. They are actually quoted as statements and proverbs are a great the Vakyas in the Puranas and all scriptures. But they have directly the implication at the physical level or the cellular level. They are direct implication, they are directly the impact and influence at the cellular level. It is not easy to estimate our Puranas, our scriptures, our Upanishad, Vedas. It is actually Ayurveda as such, written by Brahma itself.
Yeah.
They say that it's such age old, 90,000 years, they say, in some of the textbooks. You can understand what is that they have written. Who has written all these things? Not a normal human being has written. See, modern science, one scientist will come. He'll say, let me tell you, in one point of the time, J.J. Thomson told that this electron is a particle. Okay, he got a Nobel Prize. Then after that, 30 years later, so what happened? His own son, G.J. Thomson, came and told this same electron is a wave structure. Then he also got Nobel Prize. Understood? So then
Yes.
which is correct? Which is correct now? Which theory is correct? You tell me. So that's why these scientists they keep coming and changing all the time. Then at last, what happened? Now the recent quantum science is telling it is actually neither wave nor the particle, neither wave. It is a vibration. It is a energy. Something like they kept the different theory now. It's a consciousness. It's a consciousness. They brought this theory. So it's a quantum science started telling like this now. But it's of course very much matching to our Sanatana Dharma. Okay. So this is how what happened in the modern sciences. What happened? They keep working. They keep evaluating, or they keep reiterating, or all iterations, combinations, permutations. They keep preparing it. So they are not correct. What is prepared with the great divine mind, all the rishis and munis, what they have written in the scriptures is 100% correct. It is going to be everlasting. May not be now. Maybe from now, thousands of years ahead, this will work. This will not change. The consciousness will change. Any definition of consciousness will change after 1,000 years. It doesn't change.
No, it won't change.
It doesn't change. That is why. So these are the great things. These are the great things we need to remember always. So let's approach. So this way of healing, it's called self-healing. The conscious healing, self-healing. That's what I try to teach today. Okay. Right.
Okay. And sir, I don't use soap also, sir. I use shikakai.
Yes.
Shikakai to
Powder.
take.
Powder.
Yeah, shikakai. Sir, I'm on that step, but I'm not 100% taking all this.
Yeah,
but I'm trying.
Doesn't matter. It's whatever the best you can do, you do it. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
From copper vessel water, I drink.
Yes, excellent. Excellent. You're a good student.
Thank you, sir. Sir, because you are a good teacher, I have to
right.
obey you.
Sure. Right.
Sir,
Yes.
still since years I didn't knew about the sessions you are taking in the evening, but now I know all this. Now that I don't want to miss your sessions, sir.
Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Sometimes I go to sleep, but still then I get up. I have to listen. I get up early in the morning, 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I get up.
Yes. No problem. Yes. Right.
So, question, sir, do you have any, or rather, do we have anything, like I'm trying to teach new people meditation. Is there anything that we should specifically guide them with?
No, see,
Hero.
you want to teach the new people, you're telling, is it?
Yes, meditation, right.
Meditation. So simple thing, our procedure is there, no? Our procedure of this Anapanasati meditation is enough. That's all.
That's all. Okay.
Yeah.
And generally for the first time, how many?
Observe the breath. Okay. Making mind empty, receiving the cosmic energy. Once they receive the cosmic energy, Nadi Suddhi happens. If Nadi Suddhi happens, third eye activation happens. Along with the third eye activation happens, your intuition starts working. All the spiritual experiences, spiritual senses starts working. This is one just flow.
Oh, okay. So is there any video or audio that gives these details?
Oh, so many videos we have made. and so many classes have been conducted continuously. For so many months we have been conducting. You can just go to the, did you subscribe Mahavatar TV?
No, I don't have Mahavatar TV yet.
See, you are a student and you are not registered, means see how you must register first and you must make all others to register. Okay.
Okay. So on the same group, right? Is it on the same group?
Yeah, Mahavatar TV. Go to the YouTube.
Mahavatar TV.
Go
Okay.
to the YouTube Mahavatar TV. Okay.
Okay.
You will get immediately subscribe. Then you will get all the notices. What all the videos are uploaded, various programs will be there.
Okay. Okay.
In fact, Telugu, Kannada, English, 3 type of programs are going on, and is given one day. Every day we have 3 programs: morning Kannada, afternoon Telugu, night it is English.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So can you please repeat the sequence? Watching the breath. I mean, hands crossed, legs crossed. Watching the breath.
Yes.
That leads to.
So, like you cross the fingers into fingers. First thing.
Right.
Cross your legs. Sit straight. Sit straight. Okay. As much as possible. Then what you have to do? You have to take out spectacles. Close your eyes. Okay. And then observe the breath. Once you observe the breath, mind becomes empty. Mind becomes empty. Receive cosmic energy. Once cosmic energy is received, what happens? Your Nadi Shuddhi happens in the energy body. Pranamaya kosha gets cleansed. After Pranamaya kosha gets cleansed, what happens? Now then comes to the third eye activation happens. So after the complete Nadi Shuddhi, not like partially, complete Nadi Shuddhi happens. So it may take this life or next life. I mean, depends upon your practice actually. So that is why Nadi Shuddhi should be completed. Then third eye activation happens. Otherwise, partial activation will happen in third eye, not full activation. So after third eye activation comes into picture, then all your inner senses starts working. Already now also your inner sense is always working. Your inner voice is already there. Many of the people think that third eye activation means we have no third eye, so nothing is there. No, third eye is activating. Third eye is working for everybody in one or other manner. I explained in the previous class. Okay, so in one or other manner, it's always keeps working. You always keeps getting signals from every direction. So that's all. That's called intuition. That's a part of third eye. See, part of third eye is not only one. Part of third eye power is your intuition, your visionaries, like seeing some visions. In dreams, you get some kind of messages. So and otherwise, from somebody you get some message. From somebody you get some letters. All these things put together, it's called third eye experiences only. We think that third eye means I have to see something. No, it's not that. That's a wrong conception what people are having. Okay, so that is why. So the activation of third eye, the benefits of third eye, and the way you have to utilize the third eye, everything we discussed yesterday. Okay, did you attend yesterday?
Sir, I don't know. I dozed off, but I'm going to listen to it today. I know.
Yeah, please. Okay. Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Sir, is there any exercise for the spine, sir? What means for neck and spine, sir? Because
I will send you on just a small video. Okay, it will be in Telugu, but at least see that and practice. Okay.
Sir,
So
I cannot hold 5 kgs or 2 kgs holding the baby. It gets locked, sir.
No, it will cure. So simple exercises which are designed by a great orthopedician, but orthopedician having some good heart.
Okay, sir. Sir, you will send on the group, no, sir?
Yeah.
Okay. And sir,
it relieves spondylitis, neck pain, back pain, knee pains, everything. Okay.
Sir, and one more thing, I send you the Rolfing integration, structural integration. You didn't, what we say?
I didn't get a time because I am busy in so many things. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Whenever I get a time, I will go through that.
I'll send it again, sir.
Sure, no problem.
You just tell me I have to apply on my daughter's this thing.
Yes.
She has a cerebral palsy. Okay. So doctors are saying it will help her.
Okay, fine. Yes, friends, any questions?
Sir, whenever I sit alone, whatever things are going on in the session, that only comes in my mind. 120 trillion cells, they get this thing, means we are carrying so many bodies inside us. means all those things are only coming in my this thing, sir. Whenever I am sitting alone, whenever I am, nothing is there in my mind, that only things come, sir.
No problem. Very good. Very good. So it will go into your inside completely.
Yeah, it is going already, sir.
Definitely. Great. Great.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, even though I am sitting, no, sir, I am wearing this chappal, sir.
Wonderful, wonderful. Yes. That's how you need to change your life. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
So that's why I'm telling everybody, just, attending session is not a great thing. Okay. So you must get what you get. You must, try to use it. See, I have pyramids. I have everything around me, right? All these things will be there. I keep, capturing these pyramids, right? And I have this one. So everything around me, many things will be there like this.
Sir, pyramid, what do you do with the pyramid, sir?
I just keep, whenever I'm working with the other hand, I'll be keep like this. Okay.
Pyramid in the hand, sir?
Yes, yes. And also something like that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, how it is a
Crystal.
how it is a
It's a
crystal? Okay. Sir, you get in Mahavatar this thing?
Yeah.
You get there?
So we invite you to sometime come to Bangalore to Mahavatar
Yes.
Foundation.
Yeah, God's will, sir.
Yes. Okay. Right.
Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
actually, I wanted to come to collect that Agnihotra kit.
Yes.
So I came to know through Momita. She told that you have changed the place. Is it so?
No, it is same place. Same place, that big center we have in Whitefield, Channasandra main road.
Same only. No, I came for the classes and all.
Okay.
When that sadhu came from Himalayas.
Himalaya yogi. Same place only. Please come. Okay.
The sessions with you, but now I came to know that not changed. Is it the same?
No change.
Okay, right.
You can come and collect. It's very much available.
Rita also wanted to come, so she told me actually both will come together.
Sure.
Or how it is possible. I want to collect it from you.
Sure, definitely.
I actually want to do.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Nice session.
Thank you. Right.
Thank you.
Right, friends. So let's sign off today. So thank you once again for everybody to join this session and give an opportunity to the Mahavatar Foundation. So Dhanyavad, Namaste, Namaste.
Namaste, Namaste, sir. Thank you, Shubharatri, and lots of gratitude, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.